This is going to be a Gemini shadow work message. It will be for December 2024 through February of 2025. That being said, please just remember that it may or may not resonate. It could be somebody else's energy around you, someone that you're dealing with, so only take it as it fits. If it fits, don't try to force anything and flip any roles as you might need to. Also keep in mind that our sense of timing is not always in alignment with divine timing, so this could be something you've already experienced and moved through, and it could also be something that doesn't come up until the near future. What do you have for Gemini, please? Sun, Moon, and Rising shadow work for Gemini, December 2024 through February of 2025. Wild number 15 with temptation on the bottom, number 19. I feel like there's this energy of longing. I feel like there is an energy of openness here as well. Say what you mean, number 18, behind temptation. Give me another one here for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising shadow work for Gemini, December 2024 through February of 2025. Sheesh. Selling out, number 1. I feel like you're not being true to yourself here. There's something to do with not being true to yourself, all right? I feel like maybe settling for less. Inner child number 16 is here. So yeah, I feel like you're not really doing what makes you happy in the long run. I feel like there's some energy of self-neglect when it comes to this inner child. Pay attention to signs, number 10. I feel like you could be ignoring your intuition. Give me here for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising shadow work for Gemini, December 2024 through February 2025. Masquerade, number 15. You're not being true. You're not being honest about something. I feel like there's an energy of openness that's necessary here. Atonement, number 31. I'm getting this energy of like making something right, hiding your true self, number 14. There's an energy of making something right. Okay, give me more here for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising shadow work for Gemini, December 2024 through February 2025. Downcast pride. Ooh. I feel like this is somebody who doesn't feel very good about themselves at the moment for some reason or another. Maybe because they're not being honest. Maybe because they're not being open. I feel like this is kind of eating at this person. Naked Before the Stars, 18. I feel like there's a lack of vulnerability here, though. There's a lack of openness. Let's clarify. Can you give me for Gemini, please? Let's talk about Wild here for Gemini's shadow work, December 2024 through February of 2025. 7 of Swords. The Hangman. I'm getting something at a standstill. Somebody feels like something's at a standstill. They're not being honest. I feel like there's somebody like kind of like lingering. A situation maybe that's lingering. But I feel like somebody's not being open. 10 of Pentacles. Give me one on the Hangman, please, with the 7 of Swords for Gemini's shadow work. Give me one on the Hangman. The 7 of Swords for Gemini's shadow work, please. Money issues. So I feel like there's a lack of security here. There's a fear of security, a fear of safety. Missed opportunity, regret from former relationship. Don't run if it feels right. Risk of loss, communication is imperative. Somebody is needing to be open about something, alright? I feel like they're struggling to be open about it because they don't feel safe. They don't feel secure to do so. There's regret. Maybe somebody dipped out on a situation with the Seven of Swords. Alright, tell me about selling out then. What's the selling out for Gemini's shadow work? December 2024 through February. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. I'm getting this energy as somebody who kind of just stays with what they know, with what they have. I feel like they don't really take risks. They don't really go after what it is that maybe they want to go after here that might, you know, appeal to them. They stick with what they know. They stick with what they're used to. Four of Wands. There's something about close to home, being close to home, staying close to home. It's what this person knows, right? The Star is here. This person doesn't follow through on the things that appeal to them. What it is that they want, what it is that they wish for, what it is that they have hope for. Something maybe that brings them a feeling of hope. Maybe something that might bring them a feeling of security or safety, but I feel like this person has fear around that anyhow. And so I feel like they stick with what they know. They stay close to home with what they know. Three of Wands. I feel like this person is big up in their head. Alright, tell me about the Masquerade for Gemini's shadow work. What's the Masquerade for Gemini's shadow work? Sun, Moon, and Rising placements, December 2024 through February 2025. Masquerade, please. Eight of Wands. I feel like this person could block their own progress. This person could be blocking communication. I feel like there's some sort of delays here because somebody is like choosing not to be open. They're struggling to be open. So there's delays. Magician is on the bottom, the Six of Pentacles. I feel like somebody has trouble manifesting what it is that they want to manifest. And I feel like it's because there's a lack of equal give and take. Tell me about the Eight of Wands with the Masquerade for Gemini's shadow work. I feel like this person, things are always like kind of up in the air here for this person because they're not open. Death. On the bottom is the Six of Cups. There's something to do with the past here. Somebody may be stuck in the past. Somebody could be repeating the past. Stuck in the past. Delays. Blockages. I'm also hearing reminiscent. So something definitely to do with the past. Give me another one on the Masquerade here for Gemini's shadow work. Give me one more. December 2024 through February 2025, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please. So something about opening a door. King of Swords. That's the Masquerade. The Sun is on the bottom. I feel like there's a lack of openness, awareness, enlightenment. Ace of Wands. There's definitely blockages. I feel like it is affecting this person. This person is big in their head. King of Pentacles on the bottom. To stay close to what they know. They stay close to home. Give me one on the downcast pride here for Gemini shadow work, please. December 2024 through... That was really weird. Seven of Wands. I feel like this person fears vulnerability. They fear opening up. They fear change. They fear doing something different. Being somewhere different. Six of Pentacles. The give and take that's required of them. They fear the give and take. I feel like there's some regret. Give me here for Gemini shadow work. Tell me more about the selling out here for Gemini shadow work. December 2024 through February 2025. Sun, Moon, and Rising placements, please. Selling out for Gemini. Playfulness. Opening up. Opening up. Being willing to explore something that draws you in, I want to say. There's something that calls you in, draws you in. I feel like this is being open to it. Morality. I feel like this is somebody struggling with the do's and don'ts, the rights and wrongs, whatever that might mean. Tell me more about the King of Swords with the Masquerade for Gemini shadow work, please. Sun, Moon, and Rising placement. Experiencing nothingness. 3 and 5. There's an energy of emptiness here. I feel like there is somebody who really overthinks things. It's somebody who... I feel like this person doesn't know what to do with themselves. They may not know what to do about a particular situation or something in their life. I feel like there's a lot of overthinking. And it's almost like just trying to block it out. But I feel like this is somebody that is very focused on the details of everything with that overthinking. And rather than being open to what they can create from a particular space of potential or possibility, they shut it down. Harmony is here, number 10. So this has to do with the alignment, I feel like, from your higher self, your intuition, and what it is in your heart. But I feel like there's fear around that. Give me one on the downcast pride with the 7 of Wands here for Gemini shadow work, December 2024 through February of 2025. What's the 7 of Wands with the downcast pride? Clinging to the past. I think we mentioned the past. I'm pretty sure there's reminiscent. Something reminiscent here. Clinging to the past. There could also be past conditioning, right? And it's a matter of making changes when it comes to that conditioning, opening yourself up to the possibilities. Change, which we just said. I do feel like there's something to do with the inner child here as well, with adventure. Alright. Let's get some advice for Gemini shadow work. Let's get some advice for Gemini shadow work, please. December 2024 through February of 2025. Prosperity, number 36. which supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. So this is coming back to what I said about like something that's calling you in, right? Being open to that. Expressing yourself from a place of truth, from the heart. And I feel like expression comes in different forms, right? It's not just like vocalizing it as I am right now to you, but it's also through actions, the things that you know, like put your time and energy into, etc., etc. 44, universal love. The frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence itself. There's definitely something calling you in, or you feel this call, but I feel like there's an avoidance. Maybe you don't feel whole on your own as it is, right? And hence this lack of safety or feeling of security when it comes to opening up to some sort of change. Gaia number 28 reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and to the universe that birthed us all. There's something to do with a strong connection. You have connection here and connection here. There's a strong connection. I feel like you almost like question the connection or something about it. 27, fertility invites us to be more open, more courageous, more creative, and more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new and grander expression of ourselves. That's that playfulness energy. It's creating something more beautiful from this nothingness. Sacral chakra number 2, which is the orange flower of life and supports our ability to flow with our desires and stimulates our creative power to manifest success and abundance in our lives. So there is something you're struggling with that I feel like you want to see grow. I feel like you feel a pull towards something growing or making, you know, something grow. But I feel like you're struggling. And I feel like it's tied to the past. And there's a lack of openness. Divine Masculine, number 22, which supports our strong, focused, and active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. Out from this nothingness. Into what it is that you want with that star card. Alright, final advice. Final advice for Gemini, please. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is your validation that things are finally beginning to work out for you. Get ready for unexpected breakthroughs, good news, and plot twists. Blessings are coming. I feel like you're wanting some validation or like needing some validation, right? Because I feel like there is this lack of safety. There is this lack of trust. And so I feel like you're kind of like keeping yourself on standby when it comes to some sort of change, because it's like you want this validation before you make a decision, possibly, to go after something that's like pulling you in, calling you in. I need you to get excited again. I need you to remember you're not in this thing alone. I'm working on your challenges. I've already assigned angels to you. So let go of the stress and just trust me. I've got a pretty incredible ending in store. In fact, that's why you need to get excited again, because the happy ending I've got coming is going to rock your world. I feel like this is you opening up to that energy of playfulness and kind of like, I feel like taking the initiative with the Divine Masculine, honestly. All right, when it comes to this change. I feel like there's something you need to be open about. maybe needing to speak from the heart about. Can I get one more for Gemini's shadow work? Wow. In relationships, the biggest thing you must look for is consistency. Every time you forgive someone who is not being consistent with you, you are giving them permission to hurt you again. You deserve better. I feel like this downcast pride is tying in with this. And I feel like it's because the inconsistency is due to that pride. It's due to a lack of confidence, ego even. Maybe there's something this person doesn't really want to have to give up, but they feel a calling, they feel a pull in a particular direction. And I feel like they're shutting that out. They're doing what they can to shut that out, but I feel like there's a lot of overthinking nonetheless about it. There's a strong connection of some kind. Try not to dwell on the past or spend too much time worrying about the future. All it does is steal your joy and sense of inner peace. Concentrate on the here and now and enjoy every moment for what it is. You are creating new memories. So I feel like this is a matter of you healing yourself in the moment. I feel like this is you focusing on that, and I feel like this is you finding a way to open up and create what it is that you're wanting to create here from this nothingness. I feel like what you're having to heal is the root chakra. This is somebody not quite solid. They're inconsistent. They're not quite solid, and I feel like there's something that they're having to tend to or needing to tend to when it comes to that. I feel like the happiness, the joy depends on it. Your connection, some connection depends on it. Alright, so this is what I have for you, Gemini. I wish you all much love. I wish you much luck, and I will catch you another time. Stay safe.